Movies and Money, a record-breaking weekend at the box office. Moana 2 bringing in $52 million in ticket sales. Let's bring in our film critic, Erik Childress, the founder of the Movie Madness podcast. Erik, 2 new films are coming out this weekend. Can either top Moana?
Well, the odds may actually be in Moana's favor, as neither film looks to make that big of a dent in the rankings. Now, Sony has Kraven the Hunter, the latest in their personal Marvel line of films. The film stars Aaron Taylor Johnson in another in the line of Spider-Man villains in the comics to get their own films as anti-heroes. Now, Oscar winners Russell Crowe plays his father and Ariana DeBose as his love interest. On top of the numerous delays the film has had going back to 2023, it is also an R-rated film, which may not have been a problem for Deadpool and Wolverine, but that was a film that everybody wanted to see. This one is currently expected to go more of the Morbius Madame Web route and possibly open in the $20 million range. It would take a big drop for Moana not to beat that if that's the case. Now, also opening wide is The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, an animated chapter in the Tolkien series which has certainly fallen from whatever event status it may have had at any point. Tracking suggesting some serious underperforming. Its theater count is reportedly only in the 2,500 range. Warner Bros. Did not even want critics here in Chicago to screen it in time for awards consideration after initially suggesting it would. Audiences will likely be saving their money for the aforementioned Mufasa and Sonic releases next week.
This week you are landing on Netflix for your movie stars pick with Carry On, as in Carry On Luggage. What's your review?
Now, the thriller stars Taron Egerton as a TSA agent who becomes the unwitting pawn of a terrorist group led by Jason Bateman trying to smuggle a package onto an outbound flight. Now, I'll leave it to you to discover what that MacGuffin is, but this is an example of what can happen when you put 2 solid leads, not to mention the great Daniel Denweiler as a detective, in a crackerjack thriller that certainly gets an extra dose of ridiculous in the final act, but you tend to just buy into it because it's so much fun. It's much better than the director's Non-Stop with Liam Neeson in a similar situation on board a plane. Now, this is a bit more in the league of Wes Craven's Red Eye with Rachel McAdams and Phone Booth with Colin Farrell, which you can also check out on Hulu right now. It's certainly a bit goofy, but after sitting through one ultra-serious awards bait film after another this season, a film like Carry On is a nice palate cleanser.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.